My brother is in hard time as I type this letter. His feet are now living things on their own. We stole many things from different people and never thought this day would never happen. My brother is finally bewitched. The person is rejecting. Instead, he is saying nothing of his things is missing in the house. Situation forced us to become burglars and thieves. We lost our parents at a very young age, stayed with different relatives, moving from place to place. This affected us because we stayed with different communities. Our father was the first to die, followed by our mother. After mom's death, we moved to maternal auntie's house. She has a nice life. Auntie was the closest mom favorite. When mom was still alive, the two were very close. They used to exchange kids during holidays, so staying with that auntie was not a new thing. She treated us just like her biological children. We started school well, just like other children with both parents. In 2016, auntie passed away. That was a big blow to us. Automatically, we were to move out. We went to maternal uncle's place. Uncle treated us like his sister, our mother, but the family did not like us, especially his children. They bullied us. If we tried to complain, the mother will intervene, favor his children. At the end, the whole thing made uncle and wife relationship unstable. Another maternal uncle took us. At that one's place, the wife liked us to extreme levels. We don't knew the couple have other plans. Few months after moving to this house, our young brother passed away. That uncle became one of the top business people in the neighborhood. He now owns a fleet of lorries and buses. What made us feel suspicious is that all new trucks and buses are written our young brother's name. During the first days, we thought maybe it was a sign to remember him. One day, we went to Uncle's plot. He has planned to kill us with his people. My brother screamed till they released us. From that day, we never trusted relatives again. We moved to another city and started a new life. Now, surviving by stealing, looting, and housebreaking. We steal people's things, especially cell phones. We store and sell at very low prices in the ghetto, mostly in overcrowded places in town. We also did house breakings. That's how we survived. We survived by stealing from a very young age. Last week, we broke the house of a Sangoma, not knowing it was the house of a Sangoma. We took a TV set, 2 cell phones, and a radio. I did not enter inside the house. My brother is the one who entered. I was out checking if there was anyone coming. Soon after selling the items, my brother started acting weird, sometimes losing his mental health. Last week, weird features developed on his body. His legs are turning to be mouses, making a lot of noise. I went to a white garment prophet. He said the Sangoma bewitched my brother's feet by taking soil on his footprints. The only solution is known by the person who bewitched us. I went to the Sangoma's house to ask for forgiveness on behalf of my brother and me. The Sangoma is saying nothing of his property was stolen. Please help us. We won't repeat stealing again. Yellow Solution uncle and family, please keep me as anonymous. I want to vent. I don't know if I am cursed or not. I am a 23-year-old student. I am doing my second year. Honestly, I have not had a difficult year like this year. This is the worst year of my life. I pray every day, night, but nothing seems working. Earlier this year, in January, before fetching my results at campus, I accidentally broke my phone. Then the following day, I went to campus to collect them. I found out about that I passed all my modules. Then I brought a phone from one of my roommates to tell my family that I passed. Fast forward, I registered for NSFAS and submit all requirements. After 3 months, everyone was receiving their allowance, excluding me. I waited and make appeal, but nothing came out. I'm still waiting even today. Oh, my relationship didn't work out. Been experiencing breakdown even now and then. Now I am busy studying for my final examinations, but I am going through a lot because of shortage of food. I am not coping at all, but I'm trying. Yesterday, my mother called and told me that she is expecting my young sister's results and busy gloating say I won't make it and my brothers will cut me out. I am dealing with a lot of academically, financially and emotionally. Trust me, I am trying but it's hard writing your final examinations with outstanding balances and fees. Today I accidentally broke a window in my room. More problems are coming on my way. The next confessions are strictly for the people above the age of 18. All viewers below the age are advised not to watch or listen. Yellow Solution Uncle, please hide my identity. I am 19 years old. Yo, my baby daddy annoys me. I feel like he doesn't love our daughter as much as he loves me. Yes, he is there financially, but emotionally and physically, no. Jens, tell me, how do you invite your lady to come over for a sleepover and leave your 3 months old daughter, whom you have only seen 2 times since she was born? On top of that, he expects me to list the baby with my sick grandmother just to come and have sex. Really? What kind of a mother would I be to leave an infant to go get fogged? I heard that, man. Let me tell you before you insult me. I am a university student studying IT. I am not only focusing on boys. Yellow admin, please post for me. Please don't judge me. I have been in a 2 months old relationship and there are certain things I'm not happy about. My boyfriend has a bad odor. His ass smells. He has a big ass compared to mine. He had breathe and he has sinuses, which kinda makes everything worse. I had to tell him why I don't want to kiss him. I was polite about it that he needs medical attention for his bad breath to be fine. Guy uses money to keep me around like I don't ask for money. He just gives me and yes, the money is nice, but if we remove money, he has nothing to offer. This guy's mental capacity for me is low and he has short temper. Sometimes he becomes rude to me. He likes to fight. He has anger issues, if I put it in that way. When we have our conversations, better go fetwa. Like it's like he knows everything, which bores me. He lies for no reason, unprovoked. On the other side, I like how he spoils me, but personally, it's 50%. What I don't want in a man, he is 32 and I'm 29. I once went through his Facebook messages and realized that before we started dating, he was used to asking girls out by just mentioning where he works. Guys like he would just take a picture of his uniform and send to the girl, which is what he did with me. He used his job to get any girl he wants. Like I'm having doubts about him, and he's rushing things. He now wants a baby and he wants to pay lobola just because I am beautiful or Kente Manala. And the funny part is I'm not even demanding anything from him because I am concerned about his spending to me. Part of me wants to stick around for the benefits. Part of me is thinking twice because the way this guy is be might he commit suicide or yet if I break up with him. Please advise. Uncle, how are you? Hope you post my story. We are in danger as I speak now. We were born in a family of 5 boys and a girl at a farm near Kimberley. In 1999, our eldest brother went to town looking for greener pastures. Employed as a driver by the city council, he started paying our school fees. Our parents were being paid small wages thanks to the brother for assisting. I and the other 3 boys failed at school and started working at the farm. Our sister got married before finishing school. Only our little brother Gilbert passed. He was very intelligent at school. This pleased our elder brother who paid his school fees. Elder brother called him to the city so he can decide whether to continue with education or look for a job. He went there, started working at a local farmer's where Sangoma says he met money ritualists. In 2001, our father died mysteriously. He fallen whilst bathing. Gilbert came driving a brand new BMW, one of the latest cars of that year. He found at the funeral alone. This did not shock us as we knew he was working a good job. He went back to the city after the funeral. The following year, he brought a new house for us to stay. We left the farm and started living at our new house with our mother. He would brought everything required at home. If one called him asking for money, Gilbert always asked, "What do you want to use the money for?" After telling him, if it's something tangible, he buys the item and sends one of his drivers with it. Gilbert don't want to give in form of money, but he is not selfish. Whatever one of his family members wants, he buys, except our elder brother. The two could not now look face to face. Gilbert was proposing love to our brother's wife, and her wife later told the brother. Gilbert quits the job at the farmers. To our surprise, he started becoming more rich, brought fancy cars, even brought a Mercedes Benz for our mother, building mansions across the country. But we didn't bother to dig deep into it since he always spoils us. 2 years after our father's death, our second eldest brother passed away. He died mysteriously, like father, like son, fallen whilst bathing. Gilbert funded the funeral. The following year, we organized a memorial service. For our brother and father. Gilbert pledged to fund everything, brought 2 tombstones, value 25,000 United States dollars each. This made me and one of our only sister started to be suspicious, but there was nothing to do because we depend on him. To worsen it, my other brothers trusted him 100%. Our eldest brother never attended the memorial service organized by Gilbert. He hosts monthly parties at our mother's house. I am sure he is also suspecting something. We also heard that he was fired at the city council, now struggling. How can a brother of a millionaire struggles like that? Endless misfortunes happens at our family. Our sister, who is married, always give birth to prematures who later will die. She did it 5 times. My other brother's children are always sick. One was learning at a boarding school I can't mention, started doing weird things there. The principal called us and said, one day the child woke up at midnight, ran to the principal's house, sweating and crying, saying that there was a short man chasing her. Sometimes she could be beaten by people she's not seeing. As of me, I think I'm the most cursed. I worked at Mount Clay Farm. We are being paid, but I don't know why and how the money is working. The money just disappears. I'm the poorest child of my mother. 45 years, but not married. Since I was at school, girls always tell me, you look like a grandfather. I dream having sex every night. 2 of my brothers were divorced last year, but one, the other committed suicide after the divorce. Gilbert funded the funeral. Different from previous scenarios, everyone was now suspicious about what happened. Gilbert noticed it. To my surprise, he was the first person to suggest if we should consult a Sangoma. He counter-attacked us. We agreed with him. We went to consult a Sangoma who he has bribed. Instead of telling the truth, the Sangoma told us that our eldest brother was the one performing rituals. Everyone got furious. We harassed him whilst returning home. The following day, he passed away in the bathroom. What shocked us is that misfortunes continue even though our elder brother passed away. In the company of my sister, we went to consult another Sangoma. This one told us all misfortunes taking place at our family before we even tell him the reason made us to come to his court. He further told us that our young brother Gilbert met a friend at work who was a member of a satanic group. The friend convinced him to join the group. They hold meetings under the Indian Ocean. Each member is supposed to sacrifice a family member every 3 years. The Sangoma told us that my sister was next to be killed. This angered us. We went back home and told all our relatives what was happening. A family meeting was organized. Gilbert was angered by what I and my sister did. He let me deaf and dumb and made our sister going mad. Now we hear that she is staying in the main street of Pretoria. What's shocking is that our mother seems to be supporting Gilbert. Our elder brother don't like us anymore since we scored him before. Other brothers support Gilbert because they think our eldest brother is the one responsible for the family misfortunes. Uncle, that's my story. Is there anyone who can help me and my sister? Yes, I contacted this man. He is saying the sister is still mad. Guys, is this thing reversible? Is this thing solvable? Yellow Solution uncle and family, please advise me. Hide my identity. I am a 20-year female. I have a son. He is 2, but I broke up with the baby daddy while I was pregnant. So I met this guy. He is 30 and he has no child. We dated since I gave birth till today. So guys, the problem is that the guy likes me a lot. I love him too. He is working and he has been taking care of me and my son since we met. He is there financially and emotionally. The problem is that he is saying he wants to marry me. I thought he was kidding till you brought a ring. I am afraid because my friend says he is old and they call him my blesser. I think they are just jealous of things the guy is doing for me. He doesn't look old and he is a clean gent. He doesn't like people, which is yes the most cause they can't talk to him. I need your advice. Is the guy really old? Should I marry him or not? He was even paying my fees. JNK upgrade my matrix certificate this year. Hello guys, thank you so much for listening. That was Confessions HD on Extraordinary Africa with Solution Uncle, your #1 host. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're still new in this show, we publish lifetime confessions. Usually we publish anonymously for their own safety reasons. Don't forget to leave a comment, a like and a share. Also guys, I have opened a WhatsApp channel. You know, WhatsApp is moving from groups to channels. I have opened a channel. I will be publishing some of those confessions. Some of the confessions will be only published at that channel. And that was the first video for today. I think I will be uploading in the afternoon. I will be uploading. And there was this first confession. In the first confession, my brothers, you grew up moving from one relative to another. Your life wasn't easy at all. I'm sorry for what you experienced. You were orphans and you suspect that one of your brothers was sacrificed. Now you've been surviving by stealing, which has left you in this miserable situation. We'll be with you in prayers. Guys, I want to hear your thoughts on this one. Is there anyone who was listening who can help these guys? Is there anyone who can help these guys? Because they are really suffering. But guys, everyone who was listening, guys, don't forget what I usually told you to do. Guys, we need to pray. We need to pray. We need to pray. Every morning we need to pray. Midday we need to pray. Before sleeping we need to pray. Before going to the next stage of your life you need to pray. And that's life. The devil is at work. The devil is at work. So we need to be very serious with it, or otherwise we can easily get attacked. The devil is waiting for us to relax. He knows sometimes we relax as people, and we need to be, guys, in the morning, don't forget to say, good morning, Lord. Thank you for another day. Midday, Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Before sleeping, Father, as I lie down for sleep tonight, watch over me with the warmth of your life. In your mercy, soothe my pain, whether in my body, mind, or soul. Grant me a restful night of sleep so that when I awake, I am strengthened to your will. Amen.